Ho.
It's ho to the power of 3.
Actually, what would that be?
If it was hydrogen oxygen 3, it would be down here.
Yeah.
Instead of up here at my nip. It would be at my.
Anyway, welcome to Young and Unprepared.
Oh
episode
my god!
He started recording.
Oh
Yeah.
wow!
So
We're talking about Ty's shirt. He's got HO power of 3, like a chemical equation. I'm trying to figure it out.
It's not a chemical equation.
Mathematical
I
equation.
know, but
if it was a chemical equation, the 3 would be at the bottom, not at the top.
I'll fucking go home and die. You know what? You know what?
Shut up.
You've done this to me.
Zip your mouth.
Because you've told me that I am wrong. Your opinion's wrong, and I hate you for it.
Oh, okay. So, yeah. Well, welcome to Young and Unprepared podcast, episode 4. I do believe this is
Episode 4.
episode.
We have. This was the one thing that we wanted to do.
Do you guys like Manitoba Klondike versus Mother Nature?
I've gotten a bunch of like really positive comments about it, and people have said that it's like really good.
Let me pull up some comments on that, boy.
No, not in the actual video. Like people have been like, "Hey, I thought that was really funny, and I really enjoyed that."
Yeah, you're welcome, people of the internet.
Speaking of people of the
internet,
internet,
I was hurt in the process of that. As in, did I tell the sinkhole story on here?
No, you didn't.
Oh, you should tell the sinkhole story.
I was doing we shot 2 things. The one that went up was something that me and Garrett did. We had one where Ty was in it, but he wasn't here when it was me and Garrett. Well, we wanted to get it out, and we just did it. Sorry, Ty. But there was a scene where I was going down to the water, and I was like filling my face with water, and I found like an animal track, and I put my finger in it, put it in my mouth, and I was like, "Oh, that's pee." And it was really funny, and I really wish that would have stayed in that first one, but it's okay. But Garrett's creeks are very misguiding. Are very misguiding because you walk on them and you think they're going to be solid, but they're not. So
very tricksy little bastards.
Yeah, Garrett was handing me something, and I was walking over to him, and my leg up to a little bit above my knee sank into like quicksand, and I was sitting there struggling, trying not to lose.
Speedy mud.
The sheer utter like
I'm not done.
Look of oh fuck.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna die here.
That's my face because I couldn't get my sandal out, and I was like, "Save my life." Keep my sandal. And then I just kind of had it stuck in there, and I was trying to pull it up, but I was doing the thing where like I'm like, oh fuck, trying to like shake my leg, making sure the mud moves around my leg, and eventually I got it out. And you know what? You know what's really funny? These 2 assholes just stood there and laughed at me.
It was funny.
They didn't give me a stick. They didn't do anything. I was sitting there freaking out.
You were a lost cause.
Yeah,
hilarious.
Because like
we thought we were gonna lose you.
In the beginning, in the beginning of that episode of Manitoba Klondike that was never aired, my clothes are completely clean. Near the end, my arms are full of dirt, my legs are full of dirt, my pants are dirty, everything's just gone to crap, and I'm like. If we would have posted that, people would have been like, "Oh, what happened, Manitoba?" And I'd be like, "I got fell into a sinkhole." That's why in the first episode I said, "Try not to fall into the sinkhole," because I've done it a couple times. Which you know what?
Lost
isn't a lie.
a couple pairs of Crocs.
I didn't say pairs. I said a couple sets of Crocs.
Oh, okay.
I wish I would have said pairs because when I watched that, I'm like, "Oh, fucking sets. What are you, stupid?"
What are you, fucking Australian? Oh shit.
Actually, yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah. So. In other news, I recently did this thing. It's basically where you can promote pictures on Instagram, and I think I got like 19 or 20 people to
satisfying
click on. Oh, it's over. No, it's on our it's on the Young and Unprepared.
Oh, okay.
So look at the Instagram.
Yeah, but the promotion's over, and we got like 19 people to click on it to go to our YouTube channel page, and if you're here because of that, welcome. God, that was
we went from 1 follower, which was me, to 10. Also,
Dope-alicious.
No, fuck, Payne followed it.
I don't think is it the same Payne?
Payne Walker, my boy Payne, my boy Panye East.
Actually? Oh,
he's
dude,
my buddy.
That's dope. He was my volleyball buddy.
Speaking of our viewers, Garrett was sharing a fun little fact with me. A vast majority of our fans are 13 to 18-year-old females in England.
Yeah, and also...
Hello. Shut up. And now they're all gone.
now they'll hate you. They're like.
So we decided that since there are a lot of stereotypes in the world, and we didn't want to insinuate any of them towards British people,
except Americans.
we decided to address some of the.
Land of the home, brave and the free.
That's a Brandon Rogers quote.
I know.
Shut up.
That's the point.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
if you wouldn't have put it out, a lot of people wouldn't have known. But now they know that I'm a fucking sellout. Shut up.
So we're gonna address some stereotypes that are directed towards Americans.
Yeah.
So here is number one, and you can probably already guess what it is. But,
Fat.
We're fat.
Fat and lazy.
You guys are fat.
obesity.
Yeah, you guys are fat.
I'm gonna hit
Shut
you.
up, you're
No,
Canadian.
not you guys.
Call our fans fat.
No.
Ty
I'm
said,
not.
me.
It's because he's
I'm
Canadian.
calling
He thinks
Americans.
he's better.
You said
Well,
you guys.
Canada has a miles better of a quality of living.
Yeah, but like, there's still some chubby people.
There's some chubby people in Canada.
They gotta be fat to stave off the cold.
I mean, in America, you can't throw a rock without hitting a chubby person, like myself. But
No,
in
maybe
Canada,
you're
you
beautiful.
can't throw 2 rocks without hitting a chubby person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the first rock, you're good. The second rock.
The first rock you'll throw, you'll hit a fake Frenchie.
Oh, here's another stereotype that you guys can probably guess, especially based off where we live. Obsession with guns.
Oh, absolutely. I see this all the time.
You trying to take my fucking rifles?
I'm
I'm saving them up.
The dumbest
Constitution says I can save them in case the government tries to fuck me.
It's so fucking stupid.
I know.
Because they're
Every
like-
time someone says that, I imagine them sitting on like the coast of Alaska, looking towards where like North Korea and them is, and just going, "Fucking try it! I dare you! I dare you!
I'm gonna personally protect everything I know.
Enter my country! I'll
I'm their
blow you
first
away."
line of defense.
You ever seen Red Dawn? When they all start parachuting down and taking over the U.S.
Yeah. Wait, which one? The first one or like the original or the
Second one.
okay?
That's when like everyone in North Carolina was out in the front yard like fucking skeet shooting from man. Come in my yard, I dare you.
You know what's weird?
Come down, you commies!
You know
Let's
what's-
try rice, boys.
Oh my god! You know what's weird? Okay.
It's okay because they're North Korean. They're not real people.
It's Garrett.
Hey, no, have butthole.
No.
Have you guys seen the interview?
I have
That
not.
was where it's from, you turd.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
It's
Oh,
like
a
Kim
weird-
Jong-un doesn't have a butthole.
Yeah, I know. That's what they think.
Then you
They don't.
hit
They
me.
think. I know.
A weird thing about people with guns here is that like the people who are super into hunting will spend the entire month of November out in bumfuck nowhere.
You know
Just,
what?
I'm gonna get that there.
Devin actually hunts with
Get that there.
crossbows. It's actually pretty badass.
You know, I actually want to go hunting one day.
Me too.
Actually, I've been hunting once, and it was an awful experience.
Yeah.
I'll tell you why.
Why?
It was
Tell
the
us
day
why.
before Thanksgiving. It was
Uh-huh.
Thanksgiving, getting Fat Eve, and
Fat Eve.
I went with my sister's ex now, but boyfriend back then,
Uh-huh.
and his little brother Blake,
and
and their dad. And Blake wasn't there. Blake was playing video games.
Okay.
Yeah, he was super antisocial back then. He wasn't swole
Oh
like he
yeah.
is today. But we were sitting in that treehouse. If you don't know, North Carolina, near the time of Thanksgiving, it's very cold. And at that time of the year, I forgot what year it was, but my God, it was like 24 degrees.
Was it the year that it snowed during November?
That was it.
I think that was like 2011.
Then it was like 2013, 2012.
Okay.
But we were sitting in that. First off, they didn't give me a gun. I was on lookout duty, which looking now is the worst thing to do because nothing ever happened except for the fact that we could hear the deer underneath us. And we knew they were big, but we couldn't get a shot on them. So we were just sitting there like, I fucking dare you to come in front of me. I swear to God, I'll blow your family away, Bambi. But like, it never happened. So I was sitting there freezing my ass off for like 8 hours in that little treehouse, peeing out in a bottle. Actually, you know what? I didn't pee in a bottle. Seth might have. But,
Sith.
yeah.
That is such like a. It's like a redneck name.
He wasn't redneck, honestly, but you can talk as much shit as you want because I think he cheated on my sister. But
A bitch. What a bitch.
yeah. So long story short, almost got hypothermia from sitting out there
Ooh, yeah.
and not doing anything, sitting in a chair in a treehouse that you couldn't move because it was full of leaves. But if you stepped on a leaf, there goes the deer. But after a while, I was like, hey, I want to go home. I'm tired of this. We're not gonna get a deer today. You don't give me a gun. I'm just sitting here waiting. It's not fun.
It's not
I don't want to be a
fun.
redneck anymore. I want to go home.
I found I found another stereotype.
What's that stereotype?
Here we
Garrett?
go.
It's a lot of these pertain to the South in which
Yeah.
we
Reside.
habitat
Currently
habitat.
reside.
Reside.
Yeah. It is racism and racialism.
Yeah.
No, there's nothing.
You know,
to be
it's
said
not
about it.
actually as prevalent in high school as you think it would be.
Yeah.
In high school, no, but it's like it's always the older people. It's always like grandma's like, oh hey grandma, how you doing today? She's like, oh I'm doing pretty good, and then she sees a couple, she's like, oh look at them blacks, and it's like, whoa grandma,
Grammy.
that might have been acceptable in 1950 something.
1901.
1901.
1910.
Yeah.
Like 10.
1901, like 191. The year 191.
I've got a story.
No, 191. The year 191.
Yeah, 1901.
No, the year.
Why are you debating this?
Okay, so 1901. I got
No.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
I just
I've
tried to
got
piss you off.
I've
You
got a
hit me,
story.
I hit you back.
I've got a story
About racism?
About racism.
Is it when you got called a commie Jew?
No, it's not when I got called a commie Jew. Or no, it's not when somebody wrote "I'm a Jew boy" in Japanese on my arm.
Was that Tanner?
That was probably him.
Fuck you, Tanner.
No,
Fuck you,
Tanner. Tanner.
You 12-year-old looking bitch.
You're like 2
So-
feet tall.
Looks like you still.
I have a
kids
thing to
cups.
say about somebody's height, and I will say it after the story.
Oh, was this the story about your first day of school
No,
or your
yeah,
tour?
This is the story about the tour.
I think
Yeah.
you told us before.
Yeah. So,
I think you already told the
cut to
story.
me. I'm having a grand old time the tour.
I think you already told
Next
the
thing
story.
I know, I gotta take a shit.
Did you
So
already-
I go to the bathroom.
I thought you already told the story.
And
No,
I
he
did
didn't. He
tell.
didn't.
So I go to the
tell me.
bathroom, and I walk in, and right when I get in, some guy has like a paint marker, and he's in the process of writing "All Jews must die." It's not funny.
No, it's funny because it's where we go to school.
On the stall, and I was like, "Hey man, what are you doing?" He's like, "Fuck!" He didn't go to the school. That's the problem. He was like somebody's dad.
What?
He looked like 48. Like
we-
he had
alright.
gray hair.
We have people at our school that look like they're 48.
Is it the guy that's like kind of fat and also balding?
No. Like
Don't talk about him. He's great.
I know.
No.
I love him.
So
I know.
don't
Like,
talk crap
I-
on Jordan.
he straight up looks like he was 48.
He might have been.
Probably was. I am adamant to believe that it was somebody's dad.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
It wasn't Jesus. I promise.
It wasn't Jesus. He was one of us.
Hey,
Okay.
I
I got another one. Okay.
Hold on. Can I tell you something real quick that happened
Sure.
I think yesterday? I made a joke that wasn't supposed to offend anybody. People were supposed to take it as a joke, but it was a religion joke. And I said, and Jesus said,
What did Jesus
get it?
say?
Because he didn't exist.
He did though.
He did exist.
Like yeah, we have.
No, I said, and God said unto me.
Oh, and God.
Oh
And
my
I just
God.
waited. And then I was like, what are you gonna say? I said, you don't get it because he didn't say anything because it doesn't exist. And it pissed so many people off.
Who did
I
it
don't
piss
What
off?
class did you say it in?
remember. It might have been during lunch, honestly.
I don't.
And then somebody was like, you can't say that. And I was like, I mean, if it's a joke, I can.
I don't enjoy how there's a high prevalence of kids at our school that will walk out of biology class or like debate the teacher in the middle of class.
I mean, I'll give
because
Mr.
they're so
I'll give
overrated.
Mr. Reinhardt shit.
Yeah.
Oh, you mean for religion? No.
Because the teacher is talking about like evolution, and
Oh,
the kid's
yeah.
like, that didn't happen.
Oh yeah, we were talking about
You mean the kid in my fucking what the
Shut up. I was,
music theory class? You know who I'm talking about?
he's in my biology
Sucks!
class. Okay, so there's this kid at my table. I'm not talking about the same kid,
This is
but
becoming a burn book.
yeah, there's this kid.
Mean Girls.
There's this kid at my table, and we were talking about cell theory, and
Oh, no.
yeah, we're talking about cell theory, and our biology teacher, Mr. Josie.
Oh, what
he's
a legend!
Awesome. He's awesome. He's just got the best beard. I love him.
He shaved his face once. It was terrifying.
Oh my god.
I bet.
Oh, my dad and Mr. Josie actually knew each other because they both did soccer stuff.
Oh,
Buddies.
rad.
Yeah. But yeah, okay,
should come
so
over.
we were talking about cell theory in class, and Mr. Josie posed a question. So this is like the evolution of how cells came to be.
Yeah.
And
evolution,
like he's talking about like prokaryotes and eukaryotes, and he's like, okay, well then where did cells come from? And this kid at my table was like,
God.
fucking God.
No.
And I was like, oh
No.
maybe not. I don't know.
Yeah. Can I tell my height
thing is-
story now?
No one will ever know if there was actually Big Bang Theory, or if there was actually a God.
We have a pretty good idea.
I know, but if your evidence is
It's like a
Because
if
it's
your
like a
evidence is-
51-49% chance.
Can I finish my example?
Sorry.
If your example is
Story.
I saw a dress at Macy's and it was such a beautiful dress and there was only one left in my size. I didn't have enough money, so I prayed to God. I said, God, Please let that dress be here next time I get back.
And I maxed out my credit card on that bitch.
No.
I maxed out my.
And then say like, and then the next week I came back, it was still there, only one of my size. I grabbed it. I said, "Thank you, Lord, for looking upon me." And then if that's your reasoning,
That's proof
shut
right
up.
there. That's proof right there of a
Well,
god.
like nobody is the size of
And then
your
he-
rice,
and then
your
he-
grain of rice looking ass. They can't fit into that dress.
Nah, he cares for you.
And it's
That's
like,
that's
but the kids that are
Ty, what's your-
dying and
Ty,
starving.
What's
they're-
your story that you wanted to tell?
Okay.
I was
So
done, you fucking
no, if you
shut
want to
up.
finish your story, then finish your
No,
story.
too bad. It's
No,
too late.
Shut
finish
up,
your
Nathan.
story.
Ty,
Don't
Tom,
don't be
you're-
passive aggressive.
Ty, you were bitching about not
I
finishing
know.
your story.
I'm not
Nathan,
being
shut up.
passive-aggressive.
Okay.
Shut up.
Hey.
What are you, Adam?
No, I'm mad.
I am very upset that people aren't talking more about how Mark Zuckerberg had to use a fucking booster seat in court.
It doesn't matter.
It's so funny!
What a legend, though.
It's the funniest thing in the world that he had to use a
love
booster
Mark
seat in
Zuckerberg.
court.
Like he owned them.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's like, yeah.
Yeah.
You got booster seats?
No, I looked up Zuck. I looked up Zuck booster seat.
Zuck booster seat.
Twitter roasts big boy Mark Zuckerberg for using a booster seat in Congress testimony.
Yeah. Read the post,
boy.
Garrett. Read the post. What's it about?
Big boy Mark Zuckerberg.
Big boy
Mark
Zucky.
Zuckerberg in a booster seat looks like he's about to ask the waitress for chicken fingers and apple juice.
Oh, mate, can
I wanna see a picture.
Can I have a picture of some clowns so I can color?
Is he that short? Yeah. Oh my god.
I never knew that he was like a short guy. I thought
Yeah,
he was
he's
just
like a
like
short
average
boy.
height.
He's like 5'7".
Jeez.
I'm 5'7".
Yeah.
God, what a tiny person.
He's a small man.
Can you put that picture in the
I mean, I can try.
please
Yeah,
put that picture.
All right,
in the
whatever.
podcast.
Well, we found
So
a
good.
picture of Mark Zuckerberg in
High
like
chair.
a straight up high chair.
April's meme. with the
Hello,
dog.
ma'am. Can I have a page and some clowns so I can color?
Don't talk shit on that. I love playing tic-tac-toe at restaurants. Actually, I have a story. I was 16. No, 15. No, I was 16. I went to our local IHOP because after marching band stuff, you go to IHOP.
Yeah.
And
The dog game.
Okay.
okay.
Sorry, we had to pause it for a second.
What were we saying?
Yeah,
You were talking about IHOP one
Oh
time.
yeah, we went to IHOP, and first off, if you couldn't tell in our video, I'm almost 18. I look like I'm 12. Like I started working at Arby's recently, and some guy came up to me and was like, "How old do you think you look?" And I was like, 12 max. And he was like, "You nailed it." It's like, thanks.
A stranger
You
came up to me and
nailed
was like,
it.
"Oh,
Because
you're
I
12."
have a friend that works there. He was like, "Are you seriously in the same grade as each other?" And I was like, "Yeah." I mean, I look young, but trust me, I feel it too. But we were at IHOP with my old drumline buddies, and we were going to sit down, and the guy didn't even ask us. I just sat down and he puts a fucking kids menu in front of me in a kid's cup. So I was like, "Excuse me, sir, I'm 16. Can you get me a real cup, but I'll keep the menu?" And he comes back, and this prankster put the kid's cup lid on an actual cup, and with a straw in it. And I was like, "You know what? You've made my day. I'm keeping this forever." I lost it, but I had it for a little bit, and it was really funny. So every time I go to IHOP, I'm like, "Hey, can I get a normal cup? But can you give me a kid's cup lid?" So I put it on there, and I got orange juice too, so that probably didn't help.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was fun. And
Hello, so can I
Can I get some crown? Let's see a piece of paper check right my initials.
Saki, what's the boy gotta do to get some table to get some apple juice up in this
Some
bitch?
tabletop. We should play tabletop simulator.
We should.
I've never heard of that
It's a
before.
Steam game where you play card games.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Cool and fun and good.
Neat.
Yeah.
You guys keep talking. I'm thirsty.
Alrighty.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you wanna do another stereotype?
Oh my sweet Jesus!
Did you stub your toe?
No, I didn't stub it. I just stepped.
Oh, are you good?
I don't feel good.
Yeah, let's do another stereotype.
Ooh, I've got one.
Ooh, what?
Hold up, where to go? Ah, fuck. Oh, lack of intelligence and cultural awareness.
Well,
Welcome to North
they're
Carolina.
not wrong.
I mean, okay, so I think with all of these, it greatly depends,
Yeah.
and
It's like, okay, from experience, I've been all over this dumb country.
shut up.
Hey, you live here.
Yeah, I wish I lived back home.
Yeah, but you wouldn't say that
This
about
is your
Canada.
home now, asshole.
This is my home now, and I'm grateful every day that I have a home. But
Yeah, but at least you're in like the freest country in the world.
yeah, well, yeah,
Doesn't compare to Canada.
yeah, Canada. Okay, Canada.
I mean, yeah, sure, Canada got like healthcare and stuff like that, but everything's more expensive in Canada.
Yeah, because we have a different monetary system.
No, still, even if you like scale it up,
Yeah,
it's still more expensive.
yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Price of living is more.
Peeps is dying to go to Canada.
Even in your
It's a beautiful country. Wolverine is from Canada. Shut your mouth. Yeah.
in your family.
Actually, he's from Australia. Too.
Shut up! I'm not shut up. Yeah, so I've been all over the country. And, like, I've been to California, Washington State. Washington State is not
say it twice.
not a great state. Neither is Canada.
A lot of high people.
A lot of high people.
That's what my teacher was talking about, my AP environmental teacher.
My uncle was like, yeah, you know, they got medical marijuana in California, so I'm probably going to be sick a lot. And like, why would you share this with me? I'm like 6. So I was like 6 when I moved to California.
Okay, finish.
Yeah. And
is that it?
No, that's not it. I'm sorry, I have phlegm. It's the spring. So, yeah, people in Canada are a lot smarter. On average, there's a higher level of education.
According to what?
According to like.
Show me your peer-reviewed study.
Okay. I'll pull it up.
Shut up.
Show me your lab report.
Show me your lab
MLA
report.
format.
Okay.
Bust it out right now.
Another one. People around the world think that Americans are arrogant.
Yeah,
that's true.
I mean, yeah. Damn it, these are all accurate.
We're all the freest country in the world, bitch! Dude!
Oh, environmental ignorance.
Absolutely.
God damn it, why do these all have to be military zeal?
Why are all of these trails?
Like zealous?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
overly hardworking.
That is true. A lot of people work their asses off to pay for stuff.
I guess. Shit, these are all like
actual facts.
Not facts, but they're pretty damn close.
Yeah.
Let's see, what else? We barely travel, like.
Oh yeah, people here have barely even traveled out of the state.
Farthest I've been to is Texas.
Let's see. Ignorant of the world, that kind of, yeah.
Did you guys know?
Scientifically illiterate.
That's not, well, a lot of people are. That's why I try my best to
not be.
To call that.
Do you guys know that France has very mixed opinions on America?
Probably. Everyone.
Yeah.
America has very mixed opinions about America.
Like, Evian, Brest, all those kinds of places that aren't Paris are like, oh yeah, you're American? Oh, I love you, man. You can have a seat at my house. My friend once got ran out in a Paris shop by a dog. Someone sicked a dog on them for being American in a Paris.
Oh yeah, I bet like a ton of Americans go to Paris and they're like, wow, Paris, it's a city of love.
Don't try to take that from me.
Wow, Paris, it's a city of love. Oh, look at all these French people. Let me take advantage of
Bomb!
Bad.
Don't talk about France like that.
Again.
Oh.
Don't make jokes like that.
Yeah.
Oh, they think that we're all rich.
That's
not even a little bit true.
Not even.
Nobody here is rich.
Well, Garrett.
Shut your ass.
Garrett.
How's it feel?
I'm not rich. Shut up.
I needed 2, not like 17, assholes.
Oh, okay, this one. Religious fanaticism runs deep.
Oh, absolutely.
That's 100% accurate.
Nope. Bible Belt.
Yep.
Yeah, we live in the Bible Belt.
Yeah, sadly.
We have more prisoners than anyone else. It's not really a stereotype. That's just a fact.
Yeah.
We have more prisoners than China, which is we don't have anything. We don't have anything more than China except for like debt to the Chinese.
Yeah, we're gonna be in $1 trillion of debt by 2020.
I gave it the political cartoon laugh. You know the nasally. It's so true.
Our gun crime is out of control. Our military budget is killing us, and we don't know what patriotism is.
Nah.
Oh, fuck. I could have sworn. People think that Americans don't really speak more than one language.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh God. Sorry. enjoying this piece of pizza. But yeah, I mean, I want to learn a new language. I want to learn Italian.
You should. It's a very fun language.
Like you know.
I've tried to learn it.
Tried?
I've tried and failed. Is that what you wanted me to say? Anything?
Yes, I know how to say thank you.
Oh.
Grazie.
Yeah, everyone knows that.
Yeah.
It's in every Italian restaurant ever.
I'll fucking hit you. I didn't
Lack of fashion sense.
Oh my god.
Just take a look, boy.
That one's fucking personal.
It's personal, but it's true.
Talking too loudly.
Yeah.
I don't think we talk too loudly.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
Wait, can I interject for a second?
Of course.
Yeah, of course the Canadian's too tired, too quiet. Get in there, bitch boy.
I'm not quiet because I'm Canadian. I'm quiet because I have Asperger's, and you guys are like.
Speak up.
You guys, okay. This is my impersonation of everybody I've ever talked to ever in my entire life up until this point. Hey, how you doing? How you doing? Hey.
Why are you deep throating air, asshole?
I'm not deep throating air. I'm doing an impersonation.
Only wanting to eat American food.
That's not true.
There's no such thing as American food.
I fucking love every other type of
Burgers, steak.
Those are
shit
German.
like that.
Yeah.
Burgers are from Hamburg, Germany.
Okay. In that case,
We
barbecue.
We didn't invent beef.
Barbecue is like the jazz of food.
But
I mean, Korean barbecue is the
Shut
thing.
up.
What, Ty?
I'm gonna put that on a t-shirt. That quote's going on a t-shirt.
Yeah, barbecue is the jazz of
Barbecue
food.
is the jazz
What
of
was
food.
the other one?
Garrett
If
Kelly,
it
2018.
moves, I'll fuck it. What was my quote earlier today?
I don't know.
There was something funny that was gonna go on a t-shirt. They were talking about the Greeks, and I was like, it moves, I'll fuck it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, so, what's the next subject?
New Yorkers are mean. They're very mean.
I guess we're going with New Yorkers are mean
Mm-hmm.
from Ty, and that is very true. I almost got hit by a taxi once going. to New
Someone
York.
tried to spit in my mouth. Like in 30 Rock.
You
Want you to
dirty
pick it-
Canadian.
I've never seen 30 Rock, and I've never been to New
No,
York.
I've
it's
never
just
wanted
because-
to
okay.
see it.
New Yorkers, they make really thin pizza, and they fold their pizza,
Right.
and like if you don't fold your pizza, you're tantamount to like a war criminal.
A
in New York.
sacrilegious piece of garbage.
I ate my pizza like this, like unfolded. One guy tried to actually spit on me because I wasn't.
In other countries, do they have pizza in the way that we have pizza? Like in,
Fucking Italy.
like say in England,
Mhm.
if we have any, on the off chance that we do have
Did you say we had a British viewer?
no, we had a,
Oh, well, that was Instagram.
yeah, no, we had, a bunch of,
Follow
like,
our Instagram and Twitter.
a bunch of, yeah, I'll put that down in the description,
Shameless
but
plug.
a bunch of, British people, a bunch of people from Scotland, a bunch of people from Wales,
Yeah.
all, like, checked out our stuff, and they, like, liked our pictures, and, clicked onto our website.
Our one singular picture. Let's not sugarcoat it.
Shut up. But yeah, and if they are listening, first of all, hi, welcome to America through your ears.
Oh, God. All right, hit him.
No,
You hit the shit out of me for making a comment like that. You hit him.
That's not what I think.
It's not what I think.
Whatever. I didn't hear what he said anyway.
You see,
It doesn't need to be repeated. Anyway, so
Fucking hit both of you. I think I won't.
Ah, my.
stop hitting each other.
I don't know if you could see. You wouldn't be able to see the death look I just gave Garrett.
Yeah.
The try me bitch.
Yeah, in Britain land, do they have pizza in the sense that we have
Yeah.
pizza? In that it's just like
Yeah.
really squishy bread with some tomato sauce on it and some
You mean California pizza?
melted cheese.
California's known for shit pizza.
Really?
Mhm.
Yeah,
I didn't know that.
yeah, it's awful.
They said it in a Pixar film once.
Oh yeah, I remember in Inside Out where
Yeah.
they said, oh, they put broccoli on pizza. San Francisco ruins everything.
First the Hawaiians and then you.
That's
what he
just
sounded- what he sounded
racist.
like. That's not a direct quote from me. That's a direct quote from the head of Pixar himself. Santa Claus.
That's what John's
What?
doing right now.
Oh my god.
God, why?
What a sack.
What a
Interesting person.
sack. Fucking sack.
Mm-hmm.
I've always wanted to visit like a European country
Me
just
too.
because they're really cool.
Me too.
And I like their accents.
Europe is beautiful.
My
Europe
dad
is a
went to
beautiful,
Germany
beautiful
once and he
country.
brought us back stuff. It was good.
Do you think people from like England and stuff think that American accents are exotic and interesting?
Mhm.
Yes, they don't think it's exotic and interesting. They
No,
think
have
it's
you
just-
read Bram Stoker's Dracula?
No.
There's an American character who's from Texas, and he's like, "Well, howdy there," and like everything he says is like all in capital letters, and it's all like Texas slow drawl.
That's why, because he's from Texas.
Yeah.
But that's how a lot
I'm
of...
saying like talking like this, like without a southern
Yes.
drawl.
Because you hear English people, they have to do an American accent.
I mean,
Why?
what?
Fucking Tobey Maguire, he's English. Spider-Man, he had to do an accent for the movie.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. He was on TV, and they were like, alright, do your best English accent. He was like, I would like one hamburger, please. And they always go the hamburger route. And I'm like,
I would
oh,
like
here we
a
go. I'm going to do my British accent. Give me one bowl of tea, please. It's the same
One
thing.
bottle
I
of
would
tea.
like a hamburger, please. May I get a hamburger?
For my human stomach.
Mark Zuckerberg.
Yeah.
One hamburger.
You are what you eat. You eat the lizard.
One one hamburger, please. With some a cheese, a phrase.
Oh no, I got news in, guys.
Some cheese chips.
It wasn't a booster seat. You know those rocks that lizards like warm themselves up on? Shut
up.
One of those, guys.
He had a fucking UV
He
radiation
was
light on him.
getting
He talks,
chilly in the courtroom.
when the moon hits her eyes like a big piece. That's some more.
Some more.
You ever seen the picture?
Yes,
It's like the eel. That's
Yeah.
some more.
It's a more.
Right, eel.
The level of dad joke you guys just went to transcended like all of known nature.
That's not true.
Nope.
My dad told some shit jokes.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Sarah's dad tells the worst jokes, and they're freaking hilarious.
Give an example.
What was it? Oh, I think I said something about incest. He goes, well, we're not in Arkansas. Fun fact, Sarah's born in Arkansas. And I looked at her, and I was like, and she was like, looking at me like, really? And I was like, you got fucked. It's like, destroyed.
I always thought that was like Nebraska.
West Virginia.
West Virginia.
No, not West Virginia. Oh, never mind. Nebraska's like Mormons.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny?
What?
It's legal to marry your cousin in North Carolina, but it's not legal to marry your cousin in West Virginia. So who's the real incest state?
Yeah. Also, oral
You're
sex
from
is
West
illegal.
Virginia, aren't you?
From fucking Georgia.
Oh, okay.
Dick.
Also, oral sex is illegal in North Carolina.
That's not
That's
true.
not true at all.
It is.
No, it's not.
Singing out of key is also technically illegal.
Shut up with your
Yeah,
archaic.
I will read you some
laws.
dumb laws. Here, hold on. Stall them
Because
while
it's on the website doesn't mean it's true.
Shut
Yeah,
up.
exactly. You
It's
can.
probably not true. Somebody's like, oral sex is illegal. That would kill him. That would kill. That's the word sex. I got your attention now, didn't I?
Dude, this will fuck with them so good. You're not even allowed to walk an alligator without a leash in Charlotte.
Walking alligator with that elite.
But that was in Florida.
Alright. No eating dead frogs in California. You can't eat dead frogs in
So
California.
no frog legs.
No frog
Frog
legs.
legs
in
are
California.
actually really good.
Yeah.
I've never had frog legs.
They're really
You wouldn't think they would be, but my god.
Their bones are rubbery,
Their
but
bones are rubber boys.
it adds to it.
No door.
God, what is it?
No dwarf tossing in Florida.
I mean, that's
Okay,
just
like,
that's a moral thing. I'll do
all
what I
laws
want.
come from people doing it.
Yeah.
So what kind of
And then the
weirdo?
police are like, "You're under arrest." For what? It's not against the law, bitch. Save me! Just throwing a gnome in a perfect spiral.
Oh my god. No, you're not allowed to eat humans in Idaho.
Eli.
Are we?
Get it? Because he's a gnome.
Let's not rag
Shut
on him
up.
too much, because in fourth period today I did a Comedy Central style roast of Eli Ward, and I'm all burned out for Eli jokes.
Ah,
I'm
crap.
not.
What was I gonna... Oh, dude, I've got a bunch of questions about like foreign countries and what they think about America. Like, what do they think about American football?
They think that American football is dumb because it's not football. It's not like football.
That's just in
Football.
Spain. That's just an accent thing. Nobody calls it
No,
football.
because
It's
people-
football.
Not just in
Because
Spain.
people call it
Spain.
football.
People in England call it football. People in Spain call it football. People in
Canada?
Italy
No,
call it
no,
football.
no.
People
I
in
mean,
Canada
no.
call it
People when people say football, that's an
Football,
accent thing
football.
from Spain.
Okay.
And I hate it when people are like, "Oh yeah, it's football." No, it's fucking football, asshole.
We found Garrett's
Piece of
saltine
shit.
crackers.
Yeah, we
That-
found
that-
Garrett's Credit Karma.
That and Manchester City fans. I almost wasn't friends with Parker Rawson because
How
he
you
told
know
me he was.
Manchester United? Oh, is that
Yeah, Manchester
I don't
City
know
is
what
like
that
their
is,
rival.
so-
I've got a Manchester United scarf, and it is pretty
you
damn
have
dope.
you know what my favorite team is?
Yeah.
It's an Italian team. I forgot what it's called. It's the international.
Fiat?
It's the international Italian team when they play like international games.
So
You're not
Italy?
allowed to run for
Yes.
office in Texas unless you believe in God.
Well,
Well,
Yeah,
shit.
you know what? Honestly, I don't think they can
I
do
wasn't
that.
gonna run
They
for
can't-
office.
They can't do that. So I mean,
Yeah.
it's a legal thing. Well, it's in the law book. So now you see. Well, what's the guy's name? That was in
That was in California. I think you're thinking of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No.
Oh, I thought you were thinking of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
No, I'm thinking about where Martin Luther Jr.
Martin Luther King Jr.
Yeah, like the guy, the governor of that place that he did it at. That was super
Alabama?
racist. Yes, that was it.
Oh wait, what is this? Number 9. No singing off key in North Carolina. Here, you'd better not belt out a tune if you're tone deaf here.
What's the
Back
website
in
called?
It's called
So
Destination Tips.
So many people.
Back in
were-
1873, William Lincoln was indicted and for disturbing a Methodist congregation with his off-key caterwauling. He was
I feel
actually
like
found
it's just
guilty.
like learn how to sing before you fucking
but
start
la-
singing in
but
a
later
church.
appealed. This rule is about disturbing the peace in general.
Later repealed.
Yeah, well.
So it's not a law anymore. So basically, your entire argument is built on a lie. God.
Long, deep sip of root beer, followed by long, sullen silence.
Yeah. Root beer is good. I like root beer.
Oh wait, Garrett, I have a present for you.
Is it a big old middle finger?
It's a big old case of fuck you.
Wow, how'd I know? It's almost like I saw that coming from a whole mile away.
Yeah.
Except you didn't because he's right next to you and there's no miles in this room.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
Garrett.
punch you in the scrotum.
Yeah, Garrett.
You already hit me like 6 times. You wanna hit me again?
I'm gonna speed bag your nutsack.
You gotta find it
It's
first,
gonna be like
asshole.
the video where the one guy punches it and it like locks itself in place
Yeah.
and it keeps counting numbers.
Yeah, that guy's a legend. I don't want to fight that guy ever.
Oh my god.
He'd like one punch your ass.
Yeah. You're not allowed to expose yourself in any situation in Michigan.
You're gonna fall.
You're not allowed
To expose yourself?
in any situation.
What do you mean expose yourself?
Expose yourself
like,
like
be in the
taking your
nude?
pants off.
So like not even in your own
That's
home?
just a
Not even in
public
your own home.
decency thing.
No, not even in
Every-
your own home.
That's fucking stupid though. That's
Yeah.
not a real thing.
That's the whole thing about that
It's not a thing.
website.
It's not a thing. You shut up. Fucking.
Shut up, mind your business.
If I get naked in my house, none of your freaking business. If I get naked on the freaking street, none of your business.
God, I can sleep in my own bed in the nude, wearing nothing but socks, just like Freddie from iCarly told me so.
Freddie from iCarly told me.
I don't know why, but I remember 2 things from that show. A scene where a kid said fucking "rue you" and they didn't know what "rue" meant.
Yeah.
And then a scene where Freddie like moved out of his house and he was like, "Oh yeah, I slept in my socks last night." Sam was like, "So who cares? Only my socks." And she fucking spittled Cheetos into her bag, just like nah. It's
Love
like,
that show.
Dude, Dan Schneider is a weirdo though.
oh my god, he's super weird.
Why?
He just looks like a bag of mayonnaise.
Did he also write for Victorious?
He did. He created Victorious, if I'm not
All those
mistaken.
fucking shows.
And Sam and Cat, all that kind of
Sam and
stuff.
Cat was shit.
Yeah.
There's a lot
Speaking of
stuff
shit
on it.
TV shows, do you guys know what
Yeah, motherfucker.
our cartoon president is?
What?
Do you know what that
Is it
is?
like a Reddit
It's
thing?
a subreddit.
It's not a subreddit. It's like a show on that's been greenlit.
What?
It's an animated adventure. It's the
Oh, I thought
animated
you-
adventures of Donald Trump.
I
in the
thought
White
you meant
House.
r/animated president.
Oh
not
no, our animated president.
Wait, wait,
What's
is
it on?
our-
What's it
is
on?
our-
I don't know what channel it's on, but it's
Speaking of,
Are we allowed to talk?
oh,
Are we allowed to talk about that?
what?
The NBC.
I don't know if we are.
You wanna
Let's
talk
not.
about that?
What thing on NBC? What NBC?
Hold on, I'm gonna look up what channel it's on.
No.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay,
we won't
never
talk
mind.
about that.
Never
Ow,
mind.
motherfucker! I did it again.
God, he.
What is
messing
wrong,
with it.
I'm having fun.
Nathan, we need
Oh,
to check
speaking of conservative and television, I found out that there's an NRA TV,
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
like an NRA television, and
We should review some episodes of NRA of something on the NRA.
You ever shot a gun?
what?
You ever shot a gun?
I have.
Shotgun?
You ever shot a gun?
I have.
No, I've never shot a gun.
Oh, it's fun.
I haven't. I hated it.
Yeah, I mean you. I would
You're-
understand you hating it.
What is that supposed to
I
mean?
mean,
Because you're
Do you like
sensitive
loud
to loud
noises?
noises.
Exactly.
Yeah. Well, I'm not
Yes.
so sensitive to loud noises.
I mean, also
It's
just shooting
more-
a gun can be kind of
It's
just
scary.
more
like
temperature.
stimuli.
It's more like temperature and like tastes and shit. But
Loud taste freak me the fuck out.
What?
That's why you're never gonna
Licks the gun.
yourself.
Don't! Because fucking, I discovered that people make fan art of Kurt Cobain with his head blown off.
Yeah.
People make fan art about that.
People make fan art about everything. People probably make fan art of people fucking
it's
him.
super like not okay. Oh
Who's
my
that?
god.
Oh, we're good.
Okay,
Yeah, we're
that
good.
was
Cool. Audio died for
that
a
was
minute.
weird. The audio just
Weird.
fucking stopped for some reason.
Yeah.
But what were we saying? I think we were talking about NRA TV.
Yeah, we were.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, I found this today. I was in AP Gov, and what? Shut up, Nick.
Shut up. You shut up.
But basically, we were supposed to be looking for we're doing a unit on the media, and we're supposed to be looking at like the conservative and fuck, what's it called? Conservative and not conservative sides of stories. Liberal. Fuck yeah. Liberal. The conservative and liberal sides of stories. And in my digging, I found NRA TV.
Oh, it's so bad.
Oh god.
It's so bad.
Getting chills. Stop
Shut
it. No, stop it.
Ow,
Let go of my Nerf gun.
It's a bullet.
But yeah.
Nathan can't take his Nerf gun. He's the first line of defense.
Yeah. It's my Second Amendment right, bitchums.
Bitchums.
Yeah, I was considering watching a few episodes of Armed and Fabulous. I decided against it,
Yeah,
so we can.
Not.
What do you call it when a bitch has a kid? Bitchlet.
I think it's called a dog
Yeah, it's called either a
or goat adoption
or goat adoption.
by way of dog.
By way of. Okay, Nathan, where you go? Nathan,
Don't touch my potion.
Nathan, what you do? Nathan.
Take a big old swig of it.
Take a big old swiggy swig. Take a
It's
swig of
my
it.
potion.
What is
It's his potion.
It's sour. It's
No,
liquid
it's a
sour
Stop
candy.
it. Make him think that it's like antifreeze.
I said sour, didn't I?
You said antifreeze, I believe you.
Yeah.
Put it down. Put the cap back on. No, stop it. Don't drink more.
Stop drink. Why you do this? Dickless. Nice Ghostbusters.
Dickless
reference.
Cage.
Nice Ghostbusters reference.
It wasn't a reference, but thank you.
It was a reference.
I didn't mean it to be one.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I have an idea. Keep talking.
What's your idea, Nathan? Okay.
What are you doing?
What are you doing, Nathan?
You'll see when I get back.
God. Okay.
Okay.
I'm gonna right here, but like.
Okay.
Alright.
What are some stereotypes that you have about other countries, not America?
I don't really have any stereotypes about other countries.
God, fuck you.
No, shut up. Cause okay, here's a weird like interaction that Americans have that Canadians don't have. I've told you guys this multiple times, but in Canada, people will be like, "Oh, here, have this good for that money. Thank you. You're welcome. Have a nice day." And in America, it's like, "Here, have this thing. Oh, why, thank you. Yep. It's like, you're damn right you're thankful. I don't like that. It's weird and it's odd, you know?
I don't, having grown up doing that,
Yeah.
and grown up in the South, arguably the most polite area of the United States.
Absolutely not.
Yeah.
No!
It's super polite
So
You
here.
have the KKK! You guys have the KKK in the South.
Canada has Canadian terrorists.
What?
I'm sure there are people from Canada that are also terrorists.
Probably.
So you saying that there are
And if
bad
you're-
people from
and
the
if you're
South
if you're
does
out
not
there
imply.
And you're a Canadian terrorist. Put down the gun. Don't be dumb.
Or put the gun into your mouth and pull the fucking trigger, you goddamn psychopath.
God damn it, Garrett. I'm trying to help a person. You're giving them instructions on
No,
how to
if
kill
there's a
themselves.
terrorist,
Terrorists, you need to die.
yeah.
Okay.
But maybe that's just my American side coming out,
Most likely.
or I'm all American, so
We
We
both
don't
my
negotiate
American,
with terrorists. Number one motto of the U.S.
both my American sides
He's
coming in and out.
the
like-
all-American boy next door.
Yeah, but my people next door to me are old.
Yeah, because you live in a rich people's neighborhood.
It's not. I'm not that rich.
What? Wow. I want to try some.
Oh,
Yeah.
Nathan just made
I just made the best drink ever.
a
Sorry.
delicious cocktail out
Give it
of
back.
my
Very good.
out of my sour candy I bought at Universal Studios.
Put in some Sprite. Oh,
Oh.
I think it's the third burp this episode.
that's like fifth.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it 5.
It's cold.
I think You guys ready to wrap it up?
I think I'm ready to wrap that up.
All right. Well, this is a good episode of Young and Unprepared or Unprepared podcast episode.
Started as similar to the title.
Yeah.
If you enjoyed this episode, leave a comment, and subscribe.
Yeah. And if you're out there and you have like any skill in animation whatsoever, just do some feel free to do like animated videos and anything.
Yeah, we are very open to that and very
we love the concept of YouTubers with just beautiful, amazing communities, and that's kind of what we want. And if we can get people to help us with that, then that'd be amazing.
Yeah.
But what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, if you want to support us, then go on our Patreon and consider just donating even $1. That'd be
$1
fantastic.
Yeah.
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 It doesn't. But yeah, if you just consider supporting us on Patreon, and then follow our Twitter, follow our Instagram, follow all that junk, and then go to our SoundCloud where you can also listen to this as well as the other podcasts.
Whatchamacallit.
Also, well, I mean, that's basically it. So if you enjoyed, I've already said everything. God damn it.
Love you.
Bye. Love you.
Love you.